what's the reality of there being a record deal on the table that is a major record deal for 495 L4? It's a 100% certainty, and here's fucking why. The bidding war will ensue very soon. In fact, we operate so coldly that it's already under fucking way. Here's exactly how it's going to fucking play out in terms of this bidding war that you're finding out about right now. Because, man, first of all, when you do the mathematical analysis, when you apply mathematics to what it is that I'm referring to, in terms of the scenario, when L4, 495 L4 signs a major deal with the major record label, Send the Soul Stealer in and of himself, he's a fucking rad rapper. He's a fucking ultra fucking rad, ultra dope rapper. Now, Sen trips when I say shit like that. He's like, yo, Grove, that old school lingo, man, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, in jest, but like at the same time, but yo, check it out, man. I'm always going to use that lingo. You know why? Because those are the exact words that I ascribe to radness. Sen's fucking rad, dude. There are a lot of rappers in the world who fucking talk about this and talk about that, money, clothes, women, hoes, and whatever, blah, 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 right? Sen is an atypical rapper who's really from the West Coast and is really from the fucking streets. So you have a bona fide, certified, real ass rapper who has been and is connected to some big time shit in the streets of the West Coast, who's a family man now, you know what I'm saying, who has handled his business and who knows a hell of people. Man, my dude, man, Send the Soul Stealer is a musical producer. He's a top underground MC. And man, he's gonna be signed to a major label. Bottom fucking line. If you listen to Send the Soul Stealer and you say to yourself, I'm a fan of Lil Yachty, but I'm gonna say Lil Yachty's, he's got the one-upmanship in terms of lyrics over Sen. Come on, dude. You know that's not fucking true. Lil Yachty has a major following underground. He's got a major following above ground. He's a major artist. He's fucking major. He's got a major following. I'm not saying he's not dope. I'm saying Sen, if they were to battle each other, Sen would annihilate Lil Yachty. And you fucking know that. So if Lil Yachty can do it, Send the Soul Stealer can easily fucking do it. So that's just Sen. Let's talk about Big Scheme. Big Scheme, same shit. Underground operator, old school, West Coast, veteran, certified, bona fide, got put on by real niggas. The same as Send the Soul Stealer did. Same shit. Same West Coast. Rolls with YC1, Young Chili. Young Chili, YC1. Dude, what? Big Scheme, everything he talks about is real shit. I ain't never met a studio gangster. The niggas that I grew up with that I know did this shit in the streets that they're talking about on their raps. They've never embellished some shit. They've never fucking come faulty. They've never made up some shit. What you hear them rapping about, they've done that shit. That's no motherfucking joke. Niggas I know have been incarcerated. I'm not saying Sen has. I'm not saying Scheme has. I'm not saying they haven't. You'd have to ask them. But I'm saying, look, man, most of the niggas I know, when we grew up on the West Coast, niggas got locked up at some point. Hey, look, full disclosure, I don't know that Sen ever got locked up. When I was a kid, man, I was in juvenile detention. When I was an adult, I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? Nigga went to P-ville and shit, prison and shit. You know what I'm saying? And other homies did. You know what I'm saying? Man, I had an explosives charge and shit for having fucking explosives, as it was alleged. It was alleged that I had explosives, okay? And that's one fucking charge. So, out of several, I don't have a huge offender score. You know what I'm saying? Like some motherfuckers that have robbed banks and shit like that. But man, when I was a kid, man, you know, They used to shake us down for weapons and firearms and fucking narcotics and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, we have sets, that is blocks and territories that we're connected to, that we're affiliated with, that we're from those fucking neighborhoods. So the niggas that I know, if they're on some rap shit and they're telling you some shit in the raps, it's not fantasy. They don't live in some little small fucking little whatever town, city, metro area somewhere in some fucking part of America where they're fantasizing about the shit that they're rapping about. My homeboys and I, we're from the west motherfucking goddamn coast. When Scheme raps, when you hear him blazing the track, he's talking about real world shit. Scheme in and of himself can hold it down, similarly to Send the Soul Stealer. Scheme is going to be signed to a major label. Do you want to pit Scheme against someone in the industry? Look, man, Master P is hugely fucking successful. No Limit Records. Master P is gifted. The nigga got the gift of gab. He's a rapper like Lil Yachty. He got his own style. I'm saying, man, if you pit Big Scheme against Master P, this is no disrespect to Lil Yachty or Master P. Look, I'm not saying that they're not lyrically gifted in their own right. I'm saying if there's a mic battle, okay, Scheme is lyrical. He's gonna come with some crafty shit. I'm not saying Master P can't battle. I'm not saying Yachty can't battle. I'm saying I'm gonna put my money on my homeboys. My homies are prize fighters. P might get some rounds. Scheme's gonna get some fucking rounds too. And you already know that shit. So those are two artists that I've named who in and of themselves can easily contend with rappers who are already fucking multimillionaires. Easily. You know why some niggas never do shit in the rap game? Because they don't have a strong foundation. They don't have niggas behind them that promote them in the proper way, that deliver product demos into the hands of majors. I'm paying money out of my pocket, our pockets, because we all put in chips. Rosendo put in chips. He's my former roommate. Okay, he's a family man. Schemey's a family man. Scheme used to live on the same block around the corner from me. When we were in our college days and shit, we lived across the street from the fucking college. We're both from the North End. We both moved to the South End, and we lived in an upscale community because we're originally from the fucking goddamn projects. And then we moved to some high-end, high-class shit. Man, come on, man. Dude, we're on some affluence type shit. Some affluence, as some would say. We fucks with that opulent lifestyle now. You feel me? And we're tradesmen. We have our trade craft down. Scheme is an he's an electrician by trade. Certified. Works as an electrician. Okay? That's out of respect. He ain't a sucker. He's someone who has street smarts and school smarts. You know what I'm saying? He went to school for that trade. And he got certified. And he does electrical engineering. You know what I'm saying? My homies are engineers. Sen's the one that got me into automotive technology. Sen know everything about vehicles, man. He's the one that got me in the garage, just like you see on Exhibit Show, Pimp My Ride. Sen's the one that introduced me to cats on the West Coast, very similar to cats like Exhibit. Okay, in the Northwest, man, we got underground shit. We got overground shit. I got a job at the lube shop, at the automotive shop, doing oil changes and shit, which then led to some more advanced, knowledge of automotive technology. Because Sen, he's the one, man, that had the vintage cars, the vintage vehicles. He's the one that got me into the car clubs. He's the one that introduced me to all the underground homies. You know what I'm saying? From that culture. You understand? From that Latin American culture and shit. Low riders, pimped out rides. all the exclusive, high-end, high-profile shit. Man, we used to roll with car clubs, multiple car clubs. We'd be in the streets, man. We go to parties 300 fucking deep. You think that's bullshit? Then you probably just don't know about the West Coast. That's the lifestyle that I'm from, okay? Hanging out with niggas like DJ Nanino. You feel me? Going to exclusive VIP shit. You understand? Top level shit. Niggas that is pretty boys. Fucking could easily be fashion models. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers with big dough. Niggas driving big trucks. Fucking limos and shit. Cadillacs. Fuck, come on, dude. Coupe de Ville. Man, Impalas, Chevys, Fords. Come on, man. Man, the homie Spank motherfucking T gave me my first ride. Gave me my first car. Cause Spank T had like 15 different fucking whips. And was like, yo, Grove, I'm gonna give you this ride. We were roommates. He lived with me. I lived with him and his family. You know what I'm saying? Spank motherfucking T lived with me and Rosendo. Mi casa su casa. Okay? And in that context, man, we had spots like all throughout the city. Many different spots. Spank motherfucking T he bought, and I'm saying, I gotta clarify that. He didn't roll it, like he didn't roll, but the nigga Spank motherfucking T bought a goddamn limo. Okay? The homie just gave me a ride. He's like, Grove, you're 16, you got your license? You know what I'm saying? Bro, this is a gift to you. I'm gifting you your first fucking whip. He gave me my first whip. Sen told me, yo, bro, you gotta have 5 lug. I'm gonna give you, when you get this new ride, I'm gonna give you the Crown rims. I'm gonna give you the Crown rims off this junk. Okay? Because, man, we balled together. You know what I'm saying? We were all fucking balling with the homie Big D. Shout outs to the homie Big D. Shout outs to the whole set. All set, because it ain't just one set. It's many different sets. So you know what I'm saying? We had spots. Alright? So that's why I say in the rap, I was rolling with Rosendo in the 64 Impala. Baby blue Crown rims. Shorty's holla. I was dipping with Sereno, but I'm a blood, yo. Street Alliance. 495, yo. Come on, man. I was rolling with Rosendo in his 64 Impala. Because I was really doing that shit. So the point is, man, these major fucking record labels have already signed sucker MCs. Niggas that is fucking whack MCs. My homies ain't whack MCs. If you look at artists in the industry who have been signed to major deals, who later, you know what I'm saying? When you just listen to them, you be like, man, why would the fucking label sign these janky ass niggas? These faulty ass suckers? Man, how the fuck did that nigga get a record deal? Okay? Man, it really ain't hard to get a major label fucking deal. In fact, there are artists who don't want major record fucking label deals because it's the 21st century. And we know things as artists that artists didn't really know and were kind of sort of clueless about a lot of times back in the 1980s and the 1990s, before the internet, before information was easily accessible. You just go online and Google some shit. Okay? Before all the stories of trials and tribulations behind the scenes with rappers signing these faulty fucking major label deals, not being happy, not being satisfied, this and that. That is when the independent music revolution took place. The independent DIY, do-it-yourself, independent music revolution took place with the advent of MP3.com. You can be your own boss. You don't need a fucking major label. A lot of times, artists, they can make their own money doing it themselves. Get 95 cents out of every dollar back on some units sold instead of fucking with the major that's going to want the money recouped. Because when they give you the $1 million deal, traditionally in that contract, you got to pay that $1 million fucking dollars back. And a lot of times, as everyone pretty much, a lot of people know, it's not everyone, man. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people who are adults who follow the industry understand at this juncture, whereas it wasn't really universally understood so much in the past, when you get that $1 million fucking deal, the shit is recoupable, meaning it's a loan. It's like a student fucking loan. You got $1 million to go and make an album. How you gonna do it? You just gonna go to the homie in the neighborhood and be like, yo, bro, on the strength, I got $1 million in my bank account. How much you selling beats for? $50 a piece? $100 a piece? $300? Nigga, you want a rack? Nigga, you want me to give you a G ticket on that shit, dog? For one beat? Shit, I got $1 million for, oh, wait, hold up, I can't do that. I just read the little fine print of my major label contract. Oh, shit, wow, what the fuck? Man, I gotta use their studio. And it says, man, my fucking studio recording session to record the album is going to cost no less than $250,000. Oh my God, nigga, we fucked. That's a quarter of this milli ticket. You see? Because that's what happens. They dictate at the major labels how you can spend the money. So you can't get creative a lot of times and just be like, you're going to go to the homie who's going to record your whole album for like $5,000 or like a stack, like 10 racks. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you can't just give your homeboy $10,000. Just give him a fucking stack, 10 racks, and be like, yo, homie, here go a stack, and we still got close to $1 million left to do whatever the fuck we want. Hells nah, bruh. They taking a quarter of your milli off the top. Same with the video. You ain't having the homies in the neighborhood shoot the shit with the iPhone. Dog, that shit ain't floating. Alright? That shit is just not gonna happen. Alright? So, basically, you find out you gotta go to certain entities that are in the registry, that is on the roster, that is on the list of niggas that the fucking major label fucks with, and you can't go outside that. Cause now, man, you on some mob shit. You owe the motherfucking mob, pretty much. And so your money's gone. And not only that, but man, a lot of niggas get tricked and they end up fucking in debt. You feel me? Back in the day was the case, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's always the case now. I'm not saying it's the case 50% of the time, but I'm saying back in the day, niggas was getting tricked by major labels. I'm talking on some fuckery shit, some trickery. Niggas was getting finagled. Niggas was trying to finesse their way into some shit. They was trying to finesse it up. You know what I'm saying? But niggas was getting fucking bamboozled. I'm saying, nigga, bamboozled. Hornswoggled. Niggas was getting hornswoggled. So, cats, with the advent of Google and other such online search engine technologies, and combined with therewith, accounts stemming from artists who had been signed to major labels, niggas quickly found out with the advent of mp3.com, Google, i.e. the internet, that it might not be a fucking wise decision to sign with the major, because you could go the route of strange music. You could do what Tech Nine did and keep all your dough without even fucking with a goddamn major. So you saw that shit happen. Cash Money Millionaires. That is Hot Boys. That is the niggas from the squad consisting of, at the time, Juvenile, Lil Wayne, and all them. Okay? Baby in them. You feel me? Them cats, they was doing it like that independently at first. Cause they knew they could get mega dough by not even fucking with the majors. The majors came to them and they was like, yo, we saw this one that y'all did like 70,000 underground, cleared, you know what I'm saying, SoundScan, Nielsen, SoundScan, cleared. Y'all niggas is getting money. How about this? We'll give you like $30 million. And niggas is like, what you talking about? Like, you want us to go into debt for $30 million? Like, we get it. It's recoupable. We gonna have to, man, most niggas get $1 million and they go in debt. You trying You trying to fuckery us with some 30 million indebtedness type shit? Nigga, what? And the label was like, nah. Universal was like, nah. We finna do some unprecedented shit right here. Because we, you heard, understand that y'all niggas is getting y'all's chips, y'all's cheddar, y'all's ends, y'all's making ends meets by circumventing us over here in this industry that is major. So with that being said, no, man, we're gonna just give you $30 million that you don't have to pay back now or ever. And they was like, what? Universal gave them niggas 30 million non-recoupable dollars just to fuck with Universal. I have the magazine, which was the Source magazine. When I used to pay for the Source magazine before the internet existed, I have that shit in plastic, and I'm gonna save it for 50 years and sell that shit for a Billy ticket. Yo, just like any comic book that's worth fucking priceless shit. So yo, Hot Boys, Cash Money in them, that was the first time that shit ever happened in the history of the music industry. It was unprecedented. You see, that's a situation where they were enticed to fuck with the majors, and the majors already knew that if they didn't give them some money like that, that they wasn't fitting to fuck with it with the majors. The majors knew that they had to come hard, and that Cash Money, they deserved it. Because they could have gone on indefinitely without even fucking with the majors, and they could have just been like Strange Music and just made tens of millions of dollars annually and never been in fucking debt to anybody. So Universal saw that. So you see, it works both ways. It can work both fucking ways. So either way, we're fucking paid. You see? You understand? So we have the talent. We got the cats that have the fucking talent. They can quite literally, man, they can go up against any artist that I mentioned. You know what I'm saying? I got cats that are just as lyrical as Lil Yachty, Lil Pump, Master P. I'm not saying they're whack MCs. I'm saying Master P's a multi-millionaire. Look at Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre's a dope MC. Send the Soul Stealer. He has production skills and can rap just like Dr. Dre. I'm saying Send the Soul Stealer. If you listen to Dr. Dre's lyrics, Send the Soul Stealer is right up there with Dre on the lyricism tip. I'm saying that. And you know that's fucking true. So, if NWA, MC Ren, and Ice Cube, and Mac 10 can do it, Send a Soul Stealer, Big Scheme, Dizzope, One Sir Grove, Mr. Brock Lee Landers, Spank motherfucking T, and all my homies can do it too. Whether signed or unsigned. Check game. Here's what the majors are going to see. The majors are going to see that we've got their attention because we're the ones who started the bidding war. We're paying the majors to entice them to listen to what they're going to fucking miss out on if they do not entertain the notion of fucking with us. Because we'll do the same shit the Cash Money millionaires did. And I'm confident of that because we've already bankrolled this shit ourselves for 25 fucking plus years underground. All of us putting our chips in over the decades. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already put in $250,000 collectively. Easily! Come on, man. We bankrolled the shit. We promoted and advertised ourselves. And you know what? Here's the clincher. We've never really even paid for any fucking serious advertising or marketing. That's the next fucking level. That's the game changer. We just tested the waters. We just tested the market. We just saw lyrically how this artist of ours can compare. Look, man, when MP3 fucking .com first debuted, guess who was at the top of the charts? Top 10 in America. Us! 495 deep in fucking Everett. Guess who's on that track? Spank motherfucking T, Mr. Broccoli, Send the Soul Stealer, and yours truly, One Sir Grove. That's right. That track was number 5 in America out of all motherfucking rappers. Then check this out. Then, once we gain the attention of millions of fucking watchers and listeners and viewers who were watching, listening, observing, and monitoring MP3.com, that's when J. Walter Thompson, advertising arm of Miller Genuine Draft, called us up through MP3 and our contact information and was like, yo, we want to pay you. We want to give you a deal. We'd like to give you cases of beer and money today if you sign this contract, and we want for your music, novelist Pit Boss, okay, to be on a nationwide and international TV and internet fucking campaign for Miller Genuine Draft. We did that shit, okay? We did that shit back in the early fucking 2000s. That was just a tick of a scratch of a pinprick of fucking scratching the surface of the iceberg. Dude, we didn't even pay to advertise, and we had major corporations calling us based on the content of our music. We had Deep in Ever One, we had Novelist and Pit Boss, Young Chili YC1 did this track, released a track called Dandruff on My Shoulder. Little Noopy, get a brush. Yo, his cousin Little Noopy and YC1, aka Young Chili, they put out a track called Dandruff on My Shoulder. When Dandruff on My Shoulder, look, Dandruff on My Shoulder was up in the top, just like our 495 track was top 10. Dandruff on My Shoulder was also in the top. Guess who was under Young Chili? Guess who was under Young Chili for like 5 days in a row? Jay-Z! At the very beginning of fucking MP3.com. That's history made. That's fucking historic. And that shit happened. And it was Jay-Z, the artist. Jay-Z, Rockefeller. Young Chili was above Jay-Z at MP3.com. On record for more than fucking 5 days in a row. And I've got the screenshots and I've got the printouts, and MP3.com has that as proof. That was Young Chili, YC1. That's right, above Jay-Z. So you know Jay-Z had to be thinking, man, who's this dude? YC1, Young Chili, Dandruff on My Shoulder, Little Noopy, get a brush. You know how fucking dope that song is, man? You know how dope that is? I helped Chili put out 2 full-length fucking albums. Jay-Z had to be thinking, who the fuck are these dudes from the Pacific Northwest? It's really goddamn interesting that a few months later, Jay-Z came out with that song where he's talking about dandruff on his shoulder. Huh, what a motherfucking coincidence.